Alright, to start off this Wednesday Addams look, I'm just going to go in and do my eyebrows. This Apocalyptic Beauty Badass Brows in the shade Dusk. And then I will just take an angled brush and fill in my brows. I'm just going to speed through this really quick because I've filmed this process before. Then taking the Black Moon Cosmetics Orb of Light Full Moon palette, I'm going to be taking the shade Black and filling in my brows. I want these brows to be really intense. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in white, and I'm just going to use this to carve out the bottom of my brows and as an eye primer. Now I'm going in with Sugar Pills Taco and setting that concealer. Going back into that Orb of Light palette, I'm taking the shade Cold, and I'm just going to be running that through my crease as my transition shade. Now going in with the shade Black, I'm going to take this on a denser brush and really start to pack that on my lid and blend it up into my crease. I'll be covering the entire mobile lid with this black eyeshadow. And then I'm just making sure to blend that into the transition shade really well. Now I'm taking the Kaleidos Futurism 2 Cyber Bronze palette. I'll be taking the shade Plasma in here, which is a super bright silver. I'll just be taking that across my lid. I kind of wanted to pay homage to Morticia in the Addams Family movies with this little bit of silver on the lid. And then I'll just take the black and blend over that edge to make it nice and seamless. Now taking my e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm, I'm going to be priming my face with that, really massaging that in with my hands. Now I'm taking the e.l.f. poreless putty primer, and I'll be putting that in mainly my T-zone area, where my pores are the largest. Now I'm taking my NYX Born to Glow foundation in Fair and my LA Girl Pro Color foundation mixing pigment in White, and I'm just going to mix those together on the back of my hand and use that as my foundation color. And this is just a little bit lighter than my natural skin tone, just to pale me out a little bit since Wednesday is a fair lady herself. And I'm just going back in with that white concealer to conceal under my eyes and add highlights to my T-zone. And I'm just putting this pretty much anywhere I put my normal concealer. And then I'm blending it out with a little buffing brush. Now I'm just going in with the RCMA No Color Powder to set everything, using a small brush at first and then a big powder brush for everything else. Next I'm going on with the Lunatic Cosmetics Labs Contour Palette Volume 2, and I'll be taking Gray Cool, Smoky Cool, and Deep Cool and using that as my contour. And I'm just taking that anywhere I would normally contour, under my cheekbones, along my jawline, temples, forehead, and I will contour my nose with these shades as well. And then I'm going in with the Lunatic Cosmetics Labs Contour Palette Volume 1 and taking light brown and brown and just warming up that contour a little bit. It was a little bit grayer than I wanted it to be. And then in that same palette, I'm just taking light pink and just putting a little tiny bit of blush on my cheeks. I wanted to keep this extremely fair, so I didn't put very much. Next, I'm taking my Spotlight Highlight 6 color highlighting palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm using the shade Ethereal. And I also go in with the shade Glow a little bit later, and I'm going to be putting this on the high points of my cheeks, under my eyebrow, on my nose, a little bit on my forehead, Cupid's bow, and chin. Now I'm just going in with a black eyeliner, doing my tight line and my waterline, and I'm going to take the black eyeshadow and the gray eyeshadow and just really smoke that out. Now I'm just coating my lashes with a couple coats of mascara to prep them for falsies. Now I'm going in with the Lash Me Up lashes, and these are in the style Hollywood Glam. These are just some nice fluffy lashes that are a little bit longer on the outer edges, and I'll be applying those with my Duo Lash Glue. just adding a little bit of an inner corner highlight as well to make my eyes pop. Next I'm going in with this dark red, which I decided was too dark, so I wiped it off. And so I'm going in with the NYX Liquid Suede in Cherry Skies for my lipstick. Alright, here is my finished look. I just popped my Wednesday Addams dress on and my braided black wig. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something today, and I hope you have a wonderful and safe Halloween. Please follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!